Hey y'all, what's up? It's your boy, Peanut, coming at you with another reaction. And before we get into this, welcome to the Peanut Gallery, y'all. And today, we'll be reacting to the latest Codename Super, when Goku used the power of friendship to defeat Jiren in the Tournament of Power. Now, enough talk. Wait a minute. Nice edit. Instead of AD's head, that's Luca. I understand. I like the editing. But anyway, enough talk. Let's get into this.
Yeah.
Again. Now in the intro.
So after the Prince laid Universe 11's leader to rest, it was now time to face off against Jiren, 3v1. He starts it off by just flexing in front of them, charging up, until he got red ore around him like Cardi. Shit was so smooth, they forgot he was flying. Look at how slow he's falling. I wouldn't be the one to get hung up on these theatrics. Get him out of here, we won. But just like NBA refs, they're blind. They don't call anything, and the fight begins. 17, Goku, and Vegeta all fly at him. And Jiren makes the tactical move of going after the weakest link. 17, get your ass out of here. They all back off and regroup to attack again. And they're not doing it like no Bruce Lee movie, one by one. Nah, it's all three trying to get a hit in at the same time.
Gotta do what you guys do.
They're telling him to fight back, and he does. He punches Vegeta, elbow 17, and takes Goku away, holding this pose up like he a Power Ranger. He goes in to chase Vegeta, but Goku key spams distracting Jiren, and Vegeta's gonna hit this. I'm wide open, I'm gonna let this fly. As final play, Android 17 joins in, both getting a hit, and the camera pans to Vegeta hitting this. Did we get him? As pose. But come on, bro. You threw out the final flash. You knew it wasn't over.
Nobody loses to that.
Recognizing patterns. Jiren tries to decapitate Vegeta through the smoke and rushes at him. And his dumbass is sitting there talking about some, oh no, not blocking or anything. So 17 has to come in, push him out the way,
That's
and save
crazy.
his ass. The block was successful though, but Jiren had to add the cherry on top, hitting him with a direct ki blast and pulling him. And after he was finished with him, you would think Vegeta would have some type of appreciation for 17 being a team player, but nah, he says this to him. You stay in your lane, Android. I didn't ask you for your help. Like,
damn.
Why you gotta say the name Android like an Apple user?
Like an Apple. Wait a minute. Say Android like an Apple user. Wow, that's crazy straight. Vegeta, you know Vegeta don't appreciate shit, y'all.
Vegeta would have some type of appreciation for 17 being a team player, but nah, he says this to him. You stay in your lane, Android. I didn't ask you for your help. Like, damn, why you gotta say the name Android like an Apple user? Straight slur. Android. Jiren turns to Vegeta like, this your mans, and he's just like, nah, and rushes at him. Vegeta was applying weak-ass pressure, hitting straight arm, and doing no mix-ups. Just giving out free block stats so he could up his badges.
That's
funny. He tries to sneak up behind him, and Jiren turns to handle that. But one thing Vegeta doesn't like is being dismissed like that. So he's just like, hey, you dare turn your head away from me?
So lame ass down.
Sunned in 2 hits. Goku does the same thing, disappointing us all by hitting straight arm, no mix-ups. Taking him around
mix it up with him.
Jiren tries to rush him, but Vegeta comes in with Ki Blast, signaling that this fight ain't over. Vegeta flies in and Jiren catches the punch and charges up to knock the Super Saiyan Blue out of him and sends him flying into the rock. And now that was one off the board, Goku is his next victim. Goku tries to spin for Vegeta, but he gets his punch caught the same way, catches a 2-piece, and just as Jiren charges the final blow, he hits the instant transmission, and Jiren charges his punch again, negating the Kamehameha and pushing him away. It was just belt to ass for the 2 Saiyans, but Jiren makes the rare mistake of letting his guard down. And 17 catches him lacking. He comes in with the Rasengan, and the impact was massive. But after the smoke clears, we see 17 on the floor and Jiren standing. I was getting ready to call him sorry, but he did what no one else has done in the last 40 minutes. He messed up the fit. Remember, not even Hit could catch him off guard. Master Assassin, let alone mess up the fit.
Was spotless.
Ultra Instinct Goku and his fit was intact. Same with Vegeta, fit was intact. He was getting jumped and his fit was intact.
It's insane, man. Got the top tier cleaners, boy. Top tier designers. The fabric not getting ripped is insane.
Is not trying to see Jiren in the ones for real. He knows his metal body. So he jumps
Yep.
right to Goku to set up for round 2 of the jumping. 17 throws a nonchalant ki blast just for Jiren to block it with the glare, but he sees 2 Saiyans charging at him. Vegeta kicks him away, making this the second successful hit landed in this fight. They chase Jiren down, boxing him on ground level, and they take the fight up in the sky. As they're boxing, 17's on the floor, ADS and everything, hitting the T-move version of the tri-beam. He fires
pretty
a blast,
much.
hitting a direct hit on Jiren. And unlike the last attack from 17, he's prepared this time. So he blocks it and charges right at 17. And you know his bag, straight ki blasts and shields. Don't really know how he made it this far, but fuck it. He puts
It's
up about
insane,
4 of them,
bro.
and Jiren makes it look like straight glass. He was able
Just
to dodge
breaking
the attack,
through
but
that
Jiren
shit.
was through playing. Just look at his face through the smoke, staring at him with straight disdain. He throws 2 punches that hit straight arm, and 17 throws another blast, to which Jiren stands and nonchalantly blocks it,
Gonna learn.
showing us that it's really light. Vegeta tries helping with a couple of ki blasts, but it's clearly not doing shit. Not even
Put it
ticking.
down.
So Goku's just like, hey, stop that weak shit. Let's jump him while he's blocking. Which sounds like a good idea on
Right.
paper, but when they pull up, Jiren is too locked in. He uses his left leg to block Goku's punch, and his left arm to block
That's
Vegeta's sneak
insane.
attack. Then he's gonna use that same leg to kick
Bro,
Goku
did you
across
see
the
this,
face.
man? This man is blocking a blast, putting his foot on Goku, and blocking with his arm on Vegeta. Yo, this man is jump resistant. I swear he is.
The same arm to bonk Vegeta in the head.
You see,
Look at this
clap.
ring. They got Jiren looking like a one-man army. out.
Right.
After they both fly away from the impact, Goku's gonna hit him with the signature, and Vegeta's gonna hit his 90th final flash of the hour. If I were to show you all their faces out of context, you would have thought this was the end of a fight. Look at them all putting their life into these attacks, and that boy Jiren is just chilling in the middle, not even phased. He causes this big explosion, turning that boy 17 into a rough draft. Vegeta, you're not safe. They both
Rough
take the
draft,
hit,
you're
blow up the
not
sky.
safe.
He's creating a crater in the ground. You would have thought 3 new Saiyans just spawned in.
Oh,
Girl taking a
shit.
dirt nap, and that boy 17 looks like he needs a reboot.
Hell
Get
yeah.
bro out of there. But they still had one last fighter conscious and ready to go, and his name was Frieza. He comes
Yup.
from the top ropes to kick Jiren in his donskis, had him hitting the Michael Jackson lean.
Damn, lean is
Straight
tough.
down to the ground. Then he starts throwing the most pristine punches of all time. You have never seen bro have cleaner form than this.
No.
He out there fighting like a Saiyan. It doesn't
Ain't
matter.
that
though,
crazy?
As Jiren winds up this unorthodox kick, and that's really how you know Universe 7 is food to him. He's just out there trying anything.
Mm-hmm.
It sends him that
Yeah.
light speed to the floating rock above, because this place doesn't have Isaac Newton to invent gravity. Got Frieza spread eagle on the wall for
Nice.
display, and Frieza came from royalty. So shit like this just enrages him. He goes golden like there's a fight to be had, and he clenches his right fist with immense anger. And that man Jiren is different. He doesn't block him, nah. He just glares at him to freeze him in place. He hits him with the gut check.
That's
and literally
insane.
smacks the gold off,
Ooh.
making him hit off the top rock and slides him straight dirt. And I know that Halo signifies he's dead, but I'm pretty sure he killed him again. Jiren's holding his pose, and you
GG's.
know in his head he just like,
I'm looking to the right, I'm looking to the left, I'm saying, I'm smiling, I'm acting like I'm talking to somebody. I'm on my phone, you know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm thinking they're gonna edit me, like, you know what I'm saying?
but the key blast brought him back to reality. He sees 17 trying to outpose him, so he gonna hit the flip off the rock. And now it's all left to 17 to fend for himself.
Yep.
Jiren starts it off with the key blast, so with 17 blocks, then Jiren comes in for the punch. 17 evades, but while he's in the air, Jiren comes in to palm his face against the rock. He hits him with the gut check, putting that boy in a seated position in midair. He looked
Right.
like he hit him
Where the
for some
seatbelt?
invisible boatmobile. He gets into a car
Nice
accident,
reference.
crashing into the wall, and comes right back out, clashing with Jiren. The impact was so crazy that it started doing tick damage on his attire. And slowing this part down really shows how goofy Jiren be having 17 looking. Jiren is gonna take his whole hand off 17, and he's standing there holding his fist out like he's still clashing. Then he's gonna re-grab with the same
Wow.
arm and toss him away like trash. Jiren goes up to start his finishing move, and he's really doing whatever for the final attack. He see Goku and Vegeta have some signature shit, and now he wanna join in too. Look at the shit he's doing. He never done those movements in his life. He throws the heat blast and it turns into the sun itself, and it's heading straight for 17, Vegeta, and Goku. Vegeta's just like, hey, Goku, that's you blocking that shit, right? Nah, man, it's all up to 17. Damn, let me say my prayers. He tries using
No
last
faith.
time, but it's raps for him unless he makes the ultimate sacrifice. So he goes ahead and gives his last inspirational words to Vegeta.
You may be the realest nigga breathing on earth if I held my breath, nigga. If I held my
Wow.
breath.
GG's, boy.
And just like that, their ace disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Goku and Vegeta both fall down, and all of a sudden they got the energy to saying, if I boomed myself and saw this shit, I'd be angry as hell.
Hell
Because
yeah.
y'all really could have helped me. Those extra 2 seconds did not give you that much energy. But anyways, Jiren was just going through the gauntlet, and his next target was Vegeta. He'd been cooking him the whole tournament in back-to-back matches, straight RDC and ranked. All he sees is food in front of him. Vegeta ain't go Super Saiyan Blue or nothing. He just goes in and throws these damn, at least I tried ass punches. He catches one of the punches with disdain and hits him with the, "You already lost, say goodbye." And
say goodbye.
Platform, making him fall face first onto the slanted rock. He's sliding off, but you know the animators are not done with him yet. He goes back in, Jiren weaves, and he gets punched in the face, lying flat on his back, and he gets up with the meanest moves. I know at this point, every Vegeta fan was behind the screen looking like this. They already know what's coming. Vegeta can never take a normal L.
No.
Shit just gotta be overly humiliated.
All the time, boy. Stay taking L's.
Then he rocks him left and right, making him
punching
shadow
bag.
boxing.
Damn, that was crazy.
Because he really gave him that fatherly chop to sit him down. Oh no. After Jiren has the prince on his knees, you know he had to get back. So he catches his arm and turns around, and Jiren is just like, "Boy, what the fuck?" and flexes on him, and he just twirls to the ground. And at this point, every time Vegeta's gotten up, Jiren has looked more and more disturbed. He's probably wondering how he beat Toppo. Vegeta's in this beat-up stance, and it's like they're trying to show grit and determination like he's Rock Lee, but we ain't here for that. Jiren charges his punch and makes him fly off the platform. And here they go pump faking us again, because he gonna fly off, hit his head on this random rock, and slide off the last one, hanging by his boob. Bro, let him go. Vegeta tries to do the family method.
Like, right, it's over for him.
Rushes at Jiren, but he gets back-fisted, and you know he had to hit one last weak-ass final flash before.
Let it go.
It obviously doesn't work.
Nope.
He tries throwing a punch, Jiren catches, then he's just like, alright, bro, and punches him off the stage once and for all.
Goodbye.
But I gotta give props though. He made one good last play. As he's falling off the stage, he's gonna do a no-look energy pass right to Goku. Look at this. Look at how far he is. And he hits him with that pristine accuracy. Goku looks down and nods his head in approval, thanking Vegeta for his service. But now, it's time to lock in.
Thank you. Perfect meme, boy.
So he weaves the first punch, and they scrap a little. But it's clear as day that Jiren is not trying. Like, look at this Kawhi Leonard-ass expression compared to Goku out there sweating, teeth gritting, and everything. Goku dodges and tries to hit him with a kick, then goes into a backflip animation to hit him with the handstand key blast. And the thing that really pisses me off is he sat there and waited to see if it did some shit. No. After that, Jiren rushes, and Goku hits the instant transmission just to get red. It was looking hopeless again, as it only took 2 hits for him to get knocked out of Super Saiyan Blue. And now it's back to despair. With Goku out of his transformation, it's an even greater mismatch. Wemby versus Kai Cenat. He runs in and gets his whole combo dismantled. Jiren weaves the first 2 punches, blocks the elbow, then blocks the knee. He hits a fadeaway key blast, and all it does is give Jiren another wallpaper. He can't keep getting away with this. Goku gets up and blocks Jiren's punch, throws one himself, and gets hit right in his rib. And Jiren showed no mercy. Did in the same way he did Vegeta. He catches 2 punches to his face and baits him into 3 straight blocks. And those miss, almost selling the flip. And he recovers by punching him square in the face. And it has him in all different directions again. So yeah, it was bad. He even tried going to the other platform, but all he was doing was delaying the inevitable because he just got chased down again. At Universal God of Destruction, looking at Beerus like this. And Vegeta was kind of happy that he wasn't the only one getting worked. After he's done getting his shit rocked, it was time for Jiren to end it. Hits him with the flex, says it's over. And when the camera pans to Goku, you just see shades over his eyes. And you know what that means. He's drawing internal inspiration. Fight.
Win. Dance for us, monkey.
What?
Wow.
Like, bro, why is that inspiring you? How does that help you go Ultra Instinct?
Right.
I understand some shit like this. Let that nigga know! Like that. If that's what I'm hearing in my head, I'm right back up. Well, fuck it. I guess it worked.
I guess, but that's a wild statement.
The complete other side. And he turns to show him that Ultra Instinct. This gives him his swag back. And peep the dodges. He's only moving subtly to create near misses. And not an inch further. And then Goku's gonna hit him with a gut check. Just so he could stun him in place and show off the form. Look at him. He's not even looking at his opponent. He's staring right in the camera.
Nope.
We see the form. They stand off after, and Goku's just showing straight side profile. But it's now time for the real fight to begin. Goku's gonna start off diving in first. They clash and they're straight scrapping, causing mad explosions to happen. And within the explosion, Goku's gonna hit him with the Saitama Series punch, and it clears the arena of rocks, but completely misses. Goku flips over Jiren's attack, and here we go with more random explosions. Cause he's gonna kick, nothing's gonna happen, And then boom, Metro Boomin album cover. They end up
Pretty
taking
much.
the fight to the ground with Goku on the defensive. Then he flips out to this wall, hitting the Kamehameha, and Jiren tries to cancel the animation, but he's already in motion. He starts jumping off rocks, giving me flashbacks to the Kefla parkour Kamehameha.
Yup.
But once I saw him standing there now moving, looking unimpressed, I knew shit was not gonna work.
Nope.
This man Jiren is standing there completely covered. Still didn't move a muscle. Goku even had the Xenos in the back copying his movement. And then
Ain't
it all
that
that
crazy?
Jiren blocks it, showing Goku that he's not Kefla.
Nope.
It's over. I'm a completely different monster. Literally.
Jiren's gonna send Goku flying back, resulting in this massive explosion. And this is where Goku starts showing that IQ, because he used the Kamehameha blast to shield himself and avoided taking any damage. He's looking at his
Nice.
Kamehameha in disappointment like, damn, you just don't hit the same. Only dramatic as hell. Now that he's weak and vulnerable, he got Jiren on the ground licking his lips. He flies at him at light speed, and Goku just does a flip to scream.
Hey, yes.
After that defense tactic, Goku and Jiren both fall down. Jiren lands first, throws a punch, and Goku double jumps away. Then Goku's gonna re-engage into this man Jiren doing Shamik more movements. He could have just stepped to the side and get the same result. But anyways, he crosses the fuck out of Goku. And really look how he tries to play it off. What is this? That head roll has no purpose or place at all.
No.
I'm telling you, they just doing anything. And it gets worse. Because now we gotta talk about Jiren's unnecessary movements. So
Okay.
Goku and him clash, causing an explosion, and they're boxing within it. And the animators really thought this would get past me. Nah, y'all just be animating anything just because the fight is moving fast. Because this is what Jiren is doing. First off, the hand behind the head is unnecessary. Ain't no point in doing that shit mid-fight, but he gets the block. But then he's gonna hit a prayer for no reason. Into some more unnecessary movements. This is how goofy Trunks be looking when he does his weak-ass attack. Whole lot of nothing beforehand.
Right.
Just to break. But anyways, mid-fight, Goku starts to close his eyes. And we sees it. He's starting to understand it now. Goku finally stopped reading his opponent on offense and just let his body take over. Beat this. Jiren's gonna fire a Ki blast and Goku counters. Then Goku's gonna rush Jiren. He blocks. He tries to knee him. Doesn't work. And Goku gets his elbow caught. And now Jiren, we see you. You're full on raging right here. But in the next couple of frames, you're acting like you're as calm as Goku.
Stop it.
Goku gets a block and he's just like, you can never be as calm as me. Then
What
he
the
connects on
heck?
the next kick, and Jiren decides that he watched enough. He kicks his aura away, hits him with the blast, and ends it off by using the rock above him to kick him down. And here we go with the cheating again. This shit is too blatant. With this one, he's literally gonna fly back up and suspend himself in the air to rain attacks down
That's
on Goku.
wild.
At least the slow levitation was kind of subtle, but this is crazy. And he was sitting up there for a good minute too. But luckily, Goku's like that, because once his arms started vibrating like CW Flash, I knew a counterattack
Nice
was near.
reference.
And I was right. He launches an attack directly hitting Jiren, and it stuns him. And Goku finishes the clip off by creating art. He turned his aura into a galaxy, and Jiren couldn't stand it. So he tried creating his own aura show, talking about some.
No, forget that. You know what? We just gonna make our own party, bro.
And within it, he charges up a Ki blast attack and fires right at Goku. And the way he shifted his right leg over was just so tough. The attack evaporates, and the next time we see Goku, he's standing behind Jiren on some looking for this.
Yup.
All the God of Destruction is gonna believe their eyes. They was on the sideline shocked. Don't really know how they could see shit for real though. Nosebleeds ass seats. But they all stood up with bro over here looking like Tory Lanez. Standing up to be the same height. And you could tell Goku was
Not
feeling the
Tory
eyes on him
Lanez.
because he started hitting the edit walk. Jiren knew he was cooked mid-swing.
All
He
confidence.
does what looks like just to be a backflip. But
Oh.
we see Jiren with straight sparkles on him. And these are points of attack. Hits him a 4, almost making him fall off the edge.
Damn.
And then Jiren retaliates with a glare attack. That attack paralyzed Frieza, but for Goku, it's nothing. He just backhands that shit away, causing an explosion in the background. Goku doing all this, and he still hasn't fully loaded in yet. Jiren rushes at him, but if you look at Goku's stance, you already know what's up. Bro's dragging the nonchalantness.
Yep.
You get it, bro. You're not trying. Even with these clear red flags, Jiren still goes after him, and we get hit with a flashbang. And when it's over, Goku's on the other side, and Jiren's back there tripping. Goku shows off the ping diff as the attacks connect seconds later. Goku gave him the same treatment he gave him. Now
Yup.
he looking like Mr. Cropper. And
Yup.
even as Jiren is getting flung off the stage, that pose is still getting held. Goku finally starts loading in, and that boy Jiren is sitting in a crater like that didn't hurt for real. And I must give a warning, this is the goriest scene in Dragon Ball Super. Cause Goku's gonna come off the top to cut Jiren in the face.
Yup.
Chill, bro. Any more blood and this would be rated R. Goku explodes. the
Very
rock behind
close.
him, and he's gonna get up to hit this pose. This is the same one he hit when he went Super Saiyan against Frieza. But then Jiren wipes the paper cut off his face, and they gear up to fight again. But man, that boy Jiren had nothing on Goku. Weave. and he
Weave
clears
Nation
the
signed the
Jiren chases to
contract.
get ducked under, and then Goku hits the Matrix dodge
Ooh.
into a backflip, and they get right to scrapping. Goku's gonna weave, block, and stun him in place. It had him looking goofy. Bro turned and Jiren still locked in a punching animation. He completes the kick though, causing him to fly back. And look at Jiren. Bro's gonna hit a very familiar pose. And this is how you know he's getting desperate. He up there asking for energy looking like this.
Lend me some of your energy.
But no one's handing it over.
No.
So he tosses the ball with
Now
what
it
he got.
works.
Had the same follow through and everything. But look how the tables have turned. This time it was Goku extending out one arm to stop it. And he does. He blasts the attack out of existence. And Bro's energy is just flowing through the map. After seeing his ranged attacks fail, Jiren's gonna run back in, and they start scrapping. Until Goku decided to end the exchange of hands with the three-piece combo. Hits him with the knee into the uppercut, and ends it off with a kick to his dome.
Damn.
His greedy ass tried going for the four-piece, but Jiren blocks and
Should been
spams
go with
key
the
blasts.
three.
And all it did was make Goku look more cold. Look at the gymnast routine he's doing to dodge these attacks. Straight Simone Biles.
Right.
Bro's gonna end it off with
Where you
this.
guys move from?
Iron Man
Shout out
land.
to Simone.
Jiren's gonna follow that up with even more key blasts, and Goku comes in with the punch, throwing him off balance. The rage in his eyes is telling it all. I couldn't imagine being the clear strongest for the first 43 minutes of the tournament, to finding some random Saiyan learn a technique that even the gods of destruction struggle to master.
That's
He did it
insane.
under an hour. Jiren jumps, putting his all into this attack, and Goku doesn't even move an inch. He then tells Jiren to fuck off and flings
Pretty
him out
much.
the frame. Then he comes back and does this weak-ass karate chop, and for some reason his head's shaped like Frozen. Goku sneaks behind him and then kicks him away, and then Jiren turns to see Goku charging up a mean gut punch. You can see the fist through Bro's spine. Goku's not playing around.
Woo.
They crash into the wall, and Jiren comes out of it tired and angry. Like, really look at him. He's throwing a full-on tantrum over getting his ass beat. And when the camera
happens.
pans, all Goku is doing is just standing there, not listening to a damn word he said.
Nope.
And then Jiren tries to pull out the tragic past method. They really tried showing us this weak-ass backstory of grayed-out characters and a no-name mentor. They don't even have a single facial feature.
That's wild.
We do not care.
But what means nothing to us means the world to him. Jiren's gonna power up, and it completely changes the backdrop. With the way he got the arena looking, you would have thought the Fire Nation attacked, but this was all set up for the reintroduction. That
Yup.
man was just strutting along with the shadow over his face, like he a JoJo character.
Oh,
He
Lord.
finally steps into the light, and we see the transformation. He's more muscular and aggressively bolder. Universe 11 is officially 0-2 with these transformations. Who knew they could cook up something worse than Super Saiyan Bluer? But now we're back
Super
to
Saiyan
They start
Bluer.
scrapping, and Goku's gonna catch the right, and Jiren counters the counter by activating a ki blast that pushes him way back and has him dribbling on the floor. And I was like, hold up, this is the first time he landed an attack since he went Mastered UI.
Right.
There's a fight to be had. Jiren's gonna try blasting him again, but this time Goku dodges out the way, and Jiren fires a ki blast to mess up Goku's vision. He then jumps up to
Nice.
fire another
Vision.
ki.
Vision
They clash,
character.
but this time Jiren absolutely overpowers him and hits him with the sand coffin finish. We all know this is not the end though. Goku comes out the
Nope.
explosion with full HP, and they go dodge for dodge into the iconic rivalry exchange. they
Woo,
then stand there
it was
pushing
cold.
each other, and Goku gets the opening knee on Jiren.
Damn.
He then dodges 2 attacks and gets pushed back on the third. Goku tries to hit him with a quick ki blast, but Jiren's gonna catch it and return to sender, causing
Yep.
Goku to fly off and get spiked down.
Damn.
He gets pushed further with the blast. And now that I'm watching this again, I didn't remember Master Ultra Instinct getting hit this much. I thought
Heck
the auto
no.
dodge would make it impossible for him to get hit, but Jiren managed to connect a whole 3-piece. Shit crazy. Goku is eating straight dirt, but he's still in form, which is a good indication that he's gonna be okay.
Right.
He gets up, they go at it again, and Goku manages to land a right, while Jiren lands a heavy kick, sending him down and out of control. Goku manages to land though, and he looks up to see Jiren trying to stomp him out with no Tims. Goku then uses airbending to aggressively tackle him, and it
That's
sends him
funny.
flying into a rock. Jiren's gonna retaliate, spamming ki blast at him, and that shit has not worked once. Ended his streak of consecutive connected hits. Goku's gonna smoothly evade and does 50
Sign
somersaults.
Weave Nation
And you'd think
contract.
Jiren had enough time to block or dodge, but nah. He stands, giving him the widest target of his life.
Yep.
It's like bro wanted to get hit. He gets sent down and leaves an imprint on this wall. Damn, what goes around comes around. And Jiren's just like, no. How are you doing this? What is the source of your power? And Goku's a better man than me. I'm gatekeeping that information. Hit him with that. Don't worry about it, little bro. But he just straight up tells him. He like, hey,
Gatekeeping.
it's the power of friendship. For real, for real. And Jiren is not trying to hear that. So the same Jiren, hero of Universe 11, is just going to open fire at the elderly, women, and children in the stands. Thankfully, Goku comes up and saves them.
That's
but it's
insane.
Like,
That's a
I guess
coward
Harvey Dent
move.
was right.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself
Become a villain.
That makes Goku furious and he wakes up the demon. Gives Jiren the meanest right hook. Look at the detail they put into this shit. Animators really sitting up in their chair for this one now.
Very
Goku tries
close.
to go
Very
for 2 kicks. They both get blocked and Goku's just like, fuck it. Come here. Grabs him, throws him over the shoulder, weaves, and gets him on all fours. Then he's gonna come back under to send him up. That's beautiful combat right there.
Yes, sir.
Gets on the rock to start screaming and fires multiple blasts again. And I don't know how many times Goku got to teach him this lesson.
Old
If
man.
you key spam, you're gonna get sauced. Goku's gonna use the key balls to slide on the
Woo!
Look at the skill, straight arm to leg work. And they get into a clash. Looking like Knuckles and Sonic. They then slide down, box, and Goku punches him away. And it's finally time for the finisher. Goku's gonna run at Jiren. He tries doing the glare attack. Goku blocks it. And Jiren's like, you know what? Let me do this the old-fashioned way. And proceeds to miss the next 30. Goku hits the clean slide, nailing the quick time event and hitting the uppercut. And then he's gonna hit the Kamehameha and beam Jiren, getting a direct hit. Jiren's fat ass try to eat the beam, and he gets sent to the ground, leaving a crater, and he's hitting the Kid Go On. Goku then goes to end the fight once and for all, and just as he's about to taste victory, he runs out of energy and falls to his knees.
Bad timing.
I couldn't believe this shit. It was really about to give Jiren this Mickey Mouse win.
Right.
But thankfully, there was a man to save it all. Frieza. He knocks Goku
Of
back
all
onto the
people.
stage, and it's revealed that 17 is alive too. It's time for that fourth quarter action.
Yes,
That
sir.
man Frieza's hilarious though. He did not need to put on the gold form to push him back to the stage. He
No.
just wanted to flex it. And look at him. It's clear that he hates Frieza more than Goku. He never even made this face when he lost. But that's because Frieza knows how to push buttons. He told Jiren that he knows he's afraid to be weak again. And it absolutely triggers him. He steps on Frieza's tail and gives him the beats by Jiren. And then 17
The
has to
beats
save
by
him. He
Jiren,
comes in
nice.
with a tackle, getting him away from Frieza, and puts him in an orb to cause a contained explosion. And that shit worked. It caused Jiren to fall to his knees. And all he
Weaken
had to
him.
do was kick him off the stage. But the person they got on the job is Frieza. GG. He gonna sit there and try to get every last word.
Just
He's
yapping
quite
too
literally
much. Do
the
it.
worst man for the job. Frieza was talking his shit, of course, but that isn't what got Jiren back up. It was Toppo's glazing.
You can't lose. The way you fight is tough. The way you pose is so tough. Even the way you're on your knees right now is kind of tough.
Whoa, pause. Pause.
Losing to the hands of Frieza is not so tough. That's why I need you to stand up right now and fight.
Those words of motivation that Frieza let him get off caused
Right, he
Jiren
could
to
have
stand
finished
back
the
up
job.
and push
Damn
Frieza
job.
back. And I'm confused why Frieza is surprised. He saw the same shit happen with Toppo, and you still didn't learn your
Didn't
lesson.
learn.
And now them boys are on the defensive, but thankfully Goku is there too. Goku and Frieza team up and decide to jump Jiren. Jiren hits him with the gut check.
We'll never
and
see his
Goku's
team
gonna
up
grab
again.
his arm for Frieza to land an open hit. That's some beautiful teamwork, but it doesn't end there.
Yep.
Because Jiren's gonna try to retaliate, and they both move out the way.
Sweet
so he gets hit with
setup.
the knee. And now Goku and Frieza are on the chase. 17 sends Blast with them, and we see Frieza hitting the Naruto run.
Yep.
All three blasts hit Jiren into the wall, and Frieza and Goku hit Jiren at the same time. Jiren has the realization that he can't just ignore 17. He's the mastermind behind this. The one giving them so many chances.
Pretty much.
Goku and
Being
Frieza away,
MVP.
charges at 17. And a support versus a tank is not the matchup you want.
Nope.
Frieza knows this. He's like, yo, lob me over. And Goku flips and sends him straight
Yup.
to Jiren. Same day shipping.
Same
Wasn't
day
enough on his
shipping,
own, though.
yes.
And thankfully, that's why Goku is here. He comes in, they collab, and send Jiren off the stage once and for all.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for 640K. We moving.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I meant to stop before it ended. Boy, oh boy, man. It's one of the greatest endings to fights of all time. Who knew they would need Goku and Frieza, bitter rivals, not rivals, like mortal enemies, have to team up together to beat this #1 op, man, from another universe. Crazy. Top tier fight, top tier everything about that tournament. Crazy. Crazy. CNS, man, GOAT video per usual, my man. Make sure y'all follow CNS, man. He drops nothing but bangers, bro, for real. That's my reaction to Codename Super, when Goku used the power of friendship to defeat Jiren in the Tournament of Power. Before I end this, thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. Appreciate it, man. Hope everybody has a blessed day. I'm out. One love. Yeet.